will say because simply hold on, because if we're talking about the same thing for 15 minutes, ain't nobody really listening that good, or the points aren't resonating. So, but let me just be very clear, very clear. I heard what Ali said. Also, if you believe in a certain religion, that's the rule, that's the law. So if somebody's Muslim, that is in the Quran verbatim. When Ali said it, I could hear Surah 4 and 34 while he was saying it. And that is how a lot of the world lives. But to be very clear, he's not saying that that is the goal. He's saying the consequences can get that dire for people that you lead. That's what that is in that context. We're not sitting here saying we want to whoop women's asses. Come on.
I don't think you're saying that. I don't think you're saying that.
You don't think. So you want to make it be what you want it to be.
Well, hold on. So Dana, so now that you know that's in a law, did Islam take over Christianity yet in terms of being the most popular in the world?
It's already as more people than
it is.
Yeah. So Dana, so if you just take it from that context, what Ali said is lawful for the majority of the world. So now that you know that's written, what do you think?
I knew that before he made the statement. Okay. The problem that I have with the statement, and this is what I said from the beginning, the problem that I have with the statement that he made is that he's equating leadership. He said, y'all want an alpha, y'all want a leader, but if you want us to revert to, if you want us to be actual leaders, then we need to be able to enact certain things. That's what that's what he said before he did the whole breakdown of discipline and yada, 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 A, B, C, D, E, F, G. What he said was, y'all want us to be alphas. Y'all want us to be leaders, but y'all don't want to let us lead, because if we were able to lead the way that we're supposed to lead, then we should be able to put hands and there shouldn't be a question asked about it. That's how that, that's how that came off. That's what he said. And that's what I'm responding to. And that's what I'm reacting to. And Fatty is, you're
extremely dangerous. I would
no man should go near
you. Ali is bait. Ali on purpose.
No man should go near you.
Baby,
and I'll say that. I'll promote it. You're dangerous.
No. I black men more than anybody in this panel, not this panel, but in the world.
That's a lie. No man says that. No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Wait. There's no way y'all been doing this shit for 15 minutes and being fucking redundant. All right, hold on. I can't. All right. This is what been happening all night. Motherfuckers been saying the same point over and over. All right. So because he led off with that, but he clarified it. The clarification has to matter now. It can't just be I'm stuck on what was the heartburn for me. Right. So now that you understand holistically, Dana, does it make a difference or it doesn't make a difference? Because he was talking about leading in yesteryear, how men led. That you got to take all that. That's the proper context. Are we saying it doesn't matter? You think he's getting off on saying if we need to discipline women as leaders, then I'm going to be happy if I need to hit them? That's the last resort. So now what do you say to that when that's everything that you have to consider before you make a determination?
I'm not stuck on that, Hamp, but the fact of the matter is...
I'm not yelling at you. But...
No, I know. I'm not stuck on that. The fact of the matter is, in my opinion, it should never have been introduced into the conversation because it's irrelevant. So if that's the very last resort, and I'm not supporting that as being a last resort, let's be very clear. But he made it sound like it was the first resort. And then he kept continuing on to support the initial point that he made. And so was Fatty. That's my problem. And I'm done. Go ahead. I don't want to talk about it.
It's okay while he's gone to call a man a bitch. But it's bad for me.
He told me to shut the fuck up. He told me to shut the fuck up, so I called him a bitch.
That's irrelevant.
No. But it's not only that. I said it in good faith, in a direct, honest conversation, versus the fact that you in love try to change what you had said about fucking while you're looking for marriage. No, I'm not. You're the epitome of what men are going through, because you show one thing when it's convenient and you show something else. That's why these panels are very necessary. On the outskirts of this, off this YouTube, You show these little smiles, you smell good, hair might be done, you show this nice feminine so-called quality of woman, but when you get close to a man and it's time to take accountability for what you can't do to show up as, this is what you do. This is what a lot of women do. They weaponize words or actions against men, and men didn't do absolutely anything at all but to say, hey, if you can't listen, I'm bouncing. Or in this conversation, we're just talking about historical facts. Back then, leaders got physical if you didn't listen. Abuse is doing something repeatedly over and over again. So if I said, hey, man, we need to hit women over and over again. Nowhere in that conversation did I say that. That's abuse, doing something repetitively. You said, all I said was back then, if people were out of line, no matter who it was, the man, children, the woman, if that was the last case scenario, she got handled physically. Nothing about that is promoting abuse, talking about the past.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Fatty, did you want to chime on that specifically? Because I want to read these.
It was just the fact that, again, this is a powerful lesson because all four of them, Tay, Nay, Love, and Ro, they actually went nuanced about it. They actually, like, when that happened, they didn't say, oh, you guys are woman beaters and all that. But when Dana literally said, I'm not going to continue this conversation with people that are promoting the abuse of women, instead of them saying, hey, man, don't do that. That's dangerous. Don't say that. They are not saying that. They literally sided with her because
you give us the chance to say that.
You said I'm talking.
You had all the time to say something.
So, Amp, this is the thing, right, Amp? If I cross the line and I'm promoting abuse to women, Ali would check the fuck out of me. You'll grab the phone and say, Ali, Fatty, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Like, you are promoting abuse to women? Like, what the hell are you doing? But they were kind of okay. And as soon as Dana went there, instead of they saying, hey, let's not do that, let's move on, they engage on the same comfort, on the same behavior. So it's amazing why they can do that and flip flop when they understood what happened.
Daddy, can I just make a real quick statement? I don't think that you were promoting it. I think you were defending it. Go ahead, Ham. Sorry.
You're dangerous.
It's the same thing.
You're dangerous.
No, it's not.
Yeah, that's the same. That's the same.
So defending and promoting it. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I hear what Fatty's saying. It is dangerous to say that without perspective and context in a conversation. However, let's give them an opportunity. Ro, what say you about what Fatty just said, Dana's statement?
I do not believe that she was intending for it to be malicious. I don't believe she was intending to be malicious about it, as Ali and Fatty are making it out to be.
Bro, what was Dana, what was the statement, just to clarify?
I said that they are defending abuse.
Now, Ro,
to make it concise, go ahead.
What about that statement can't be malicious?
It can be malicious because she's saying they are defending it because of how they presented it. Ali stated that if we wanted leaders and go back to having leader, that's what you said.
This is so bad. This is
so bad. But I'm saying, if you say that about a person, it can only be one way. The intent is going to be poor, it's going to be malicious regardless. There's no way you can say that nicely.
Can I just say this though? Once Ali spoke, I was actually the first one. I was the first one to say that just sounded crazy to me. It was me. So because y'all saying it to Dana, it was me who said, nah, that sound, it was giving like abuse. And I'm somebody come from that background. So I was like, that was giving like abuse.
That's fair.
And then that's when Dana chimes in.
So the DJ, it was not the fact that she said that she said not verbatim, but I will not continue this conversation with people that are defending abuse. And she fall back. Damn, really? So this is.
But it was because Fatty, what you were saying to what Ali said, it didn't sound like you were like, nah, like chill, like calm down with that. No. It almost. I'm just saying, it almost sound like you were like.
That's not what it is. We're very intelligent.
But that's how it sounds.
That's what you wanted. That's what you want the conversation to be about.
Hold on.
I know my ears heard though.
Obviously, well, Nate, let me just ask you a question. Do you know what the intent was and what Ali was saying?
That's why I asked him. For me, that's why I said.
Do you know now?
Yes.
I feel like he was trying to say go back to olden times, which is what I end up saying. I said you want to, like, you're basically saying it's levels to it. You start this way and it increases and going back to olden times. That's why I asked that question first, because I said, wait, it sounds like abuse.
If you lead people and people are out of order, You okayed physical discipline against women, or excuse me, against children. You okayed physical discipline against men. So why wouldn't women be a part of that?
Maybe because I'm a woman. I was just like, yeah, nah. I think that's really what it was for me. But yeah,
right. So now you take yourself out of that mold, right? Because we're less likely to understand if we can't separate ourselves from the conversation. Why would women not be a part of said discipline after they go through the maturation process for being disciplined? And that's
But I also said you can speak to women first. I said you can always speak.
But he said that too,
and I said the same thing with kids. I said that too.
So we don't have to go because he said that first. He said that also. So now that you know there's a full process and you want men to feel it and kids to feel it, why would women be exonerated from said process?
No, I hear you. I think that's why I said I asked him the question. When he first said it, it just came up as abuse.
No, but you keep saying that. That doesn't matter anymore. I'm asking you specifically now that you understand now. What? I asked you twice already. Come on.
Okay, so for me, if I take myself out of it, yeah, I can understand what you're saying. I think because I'm like when it comes to like the whole abuse thing with women, that's a touchy subject for me. But that's what it sounded like in the beginning. I get it. So that's why I say if I take myself out of it, I totally understand what you're saying. I get that. So I don't think that he was saying, "Oh yes, just go ahead and abuse."
Okay. So now that you understand that, and this is not even about. Just think about it. If somebody says, "I'm no longer participating in this conversation," if somebody is, what was the word?
Promoting violence
against women, do you then jump in and say, "Well, that's not what they were saying," or do you just let it ride?
Because I let it ride.
Because think about this, Nay. If Ali says some wild shit, you can say something to Ali, right?
Yeah,
but if I say something to Ali, it has much more of an impact. So if I'm silent, am I agreeing with him? If he says something out of line to you?
To me, yeah, that's sounding an agreement.
So now, okay, keep going. So now, if Dana says something, now that we know context and perspective, and you don't say anything, how do you calculate that?
If you don't say something, it sounds like you're in agreement with it.
Okay.
So it sounds like Fatty was trying to and then Ali went off camera. So it sounds like Fatty was trying to say something relative to what he was saying.
No. I'm talking about the last declarative statement that Dana made.
I can help you, Em. I promise.
No, hold on. Don't help me because they
No, but they're going to. But because it's something that they did. Ladies, when she said that, I'm sorry, Em.
Did I miss it?
No, yeah, you missed it. So when she said that, I stopped everybody and said, "Ladies, are you going to let Dana say this?" I literally said it, ladies. Come on, man. Are you going to let Dana say this? And you guys, all of them,
quiet. Let's give him a chance.
And again, let's give him a chance. Yes, and again, ladies, I don't want to over pursue this. I think me and Ali are going to get over this, right? But it would be like me saying all men should die. And then we said, "Oh my God, that's a very serious statement." And then I said, "Okay, let me put context on it. All men that great woman should die." And instead of you holding the clarification on us, you are holding the all men should die when I clearly explained to you that all grapes actually should die. You are doing this on purpose. I'm sorry.
Can I make a point? Hold on.
Go ahead, Ali.
This is what now
points because I gotta
and mine's real quick. Okay. The main point I want taken from this, the fact is this is what men are going through in marriages. This is what men are going through in relationships. This is what men are going through with women in general. This is the huge problem. And that's all I'm gonna sit there right now. This is what's making men feel the way they feel and having just a regular conversation. We could say the sky is blue and it turns to something like you don't support women. And it turns to something else. This stuff is happening every single day with men, regular, simple conversation. This went for an hour now. This is the main thing that need to be shed light on, that this is happening in real life with men in their own relationships.
Yeah. No, I understand. So let's see. And it's not going against Dana, right, Nay? It's just addressing a point that was made that can be dangerous. Like if somebody just tuned in just right now and Dana says that, how does that resound to somebody who has no context?
Yeah, because like I said, I get what Dana was saying, because, and I'm not saying that you weren't, I'm not saying that you weren't, Fatty. It definitely did sound like you were in agreement with Ali. When Ali made that statement, the first thing was like, whoa. So when I heard that, and so then it sounded like Fatty was like in agreement with it, and Dana was like, nah, hell no. It sounds like you're promoting it, because you not once did you say, nah, that's not cool. It sounded almost like you were kind of going with what Ali was saying.
This is what was happening when I left in, because you're not answering nothing on what I asked you. Right. It don't got nothing to do with that, Nay. That can be problematic now. So let me move forward. Love. What do you? So we already broke it down 1,000 times. Do you think it's okay for you to be like, oh, Dana, chill? That's not what they were saying. It don't gotta be, you don't gotta cut a head off, Paul, you know, whatever. But like if somebody says something that's a little bit out of bounds, like should we have correction for them, especially one of our sisters?
I'm scared to even make this point because there are other facets that were stated when you were gone, and I honestly, can we just get over this? Because if I say what I'm about to say, Fatty's going to jump into it. It's going to perpetuate this conversation even longer, and I want to get out of it. I do.
Right, but if it was about you, you want to stay right here. You want to make it about you. If it was about you, this is what women do. You want it to be about
it's because I think this is a moot point, and it's a dead argument.
Specifically, the women who support
this is why I care about this right here.
Every AM for respect on your platform, you're going to move on. But I want you, when you go back on the tape, check the part where I literally said, "Hey, ladies, please check this. This is dangerous. Check this." They chose not to do it, and now that this roll on for 30 minutes, 40 minutes, now we need to move on. That shit could be checked on the beginning. If again, remember, 40 minutes, 1 hour ago, I told you, the biggest problem that we have with women right now is that good women are not separated themselves from bad women. A bad woman will say something outrageous, and the good woman either are going to co-sign it or pretend they didn't see it. When I told you to check her, what did you do? You chose not to. And that's the problem.
When I tried to change the subject,
you feel like we didn't check Dana for what she said.
Hold on.
No, let's move on.
You tried to change the subject a long time ago.
You said to move on.
You wanted to stay right there because
you wanted to move on. Dana was the one that said, I will not continue this conversation.
You didn't even say check me. You asked clarifying questions, and you started with Tay. And Tay didn't give you the answer that you were expecting, and you didn't ask anybody else on the panel.
Just to be clear, they still haven't said to collectively said, you know what? That's not what Ali did.
Nobody is
making it about themselves.
It's
like excuse me. It's like me telling a kid. It's like me telling a kid to sit down, and the kid turns around and say, "I didn't hear you."
Because they heard what you said.
Excuse me. I didn't hear you to say sit down. No, but I said sit down. So if you're still going against the fact that that's not what I didn't say. You're still making it about you, and you don't have to take accountability.
Ali, cool. I didn't make up the words, honey. You said them, and I responded to what you said. I maintained
that's not
that
abuse.
point.
I didn't say nothing about no abuse.
All right.
Yeah. I think there's definitely some. We jumping on every single point that somebody makes, like every single sentence is getting torn apart. But I think just genuinely, if somebody says something that's not what somebody meant, we gotta acknowledge it. You know, just generally in life. Let me get these super chats real quick. Big Bad Bull with GBG with the $5. True leaders exercise the power of delegation. A great man will delegate to his woman. It's a fact. A woman is worthless if her man can't delegate to her. 100%. Mike Brown with the $5. This is a great convo, but so disingenuous. Deflating as hell. Trigger Mike with the $2. Wrong, Dana. Y'all act like niggas most of the time. That was a little while ago. Trigger Mike with the $5. Nah, Dana, I got the smoke because I'm too logical and you couldn't handle it. I triggered you so bad that cops charged me with a misdemeanor. T.O. with the $10. Women were oppressed and slaves, so they fought for freedom from men that were protecting women from themselves. But now women are free but self-destructing. Men ain't men no more, and it's men's fault. Damn. Old Mac with the $5. Women are getting disciplined. Women getting disciplined is not abuse. The problem is many of you are not in proper alignment. Alphas often take heads to set an example. T.O. with the $5. If men are leaders, when men talk, women should not interrupt. If they do, when men tell them to shut up, women would hit mute. LaShawn with the $2. Fatty, you're my guy. Pause for a minute. I'm him with the $2. Untouchables 1,000. Hyenas 0. I bet they are single. Still low key with the $5. Listening to respond versus listening to understand. Great point, Fatty. The sisterhood will never die. Reading and comprehension is key. Stay in school. LaShawn with the $2. My dude, you're exhausting, Fatty. Mr. Smith with
a lyricist.
Oh, okay. A lyricist Smith with the $10. It's funny.
Yeah, I think you got on mute.
You hear me?
There you go. There you go. Yeah.
My bad. It's funny how the women on the panel wants Fatty to check Ali, but when Dana starts to get drunk and disrespectful and call men bitches, they all laugh at her. Get quiet and let disrespect fly. Rock was good with the $5. Great job, Ham. Keep it up. I value your show at $1 million. I want 1%. But 10K. And the ladies are on a losing streak. God damn. Damn, Big Bad Bull with the 50 ball. Man, can y'all hear my shit? I think I lost my whole mic.
That's no. Right.
Can't hear. Damn, hey, I was hitting all the sound effects for you, my G. You gonna read it? Big Bad Bull. Yeah, man. Appreciate you, brother. I don't know what happened to my soundboard. I think I got disconnected. DJ Hamp, I believe you have handled this beautifully. Thank you, my brother. If the women are still choosing to double down, then they are extremely dangerous. This convo personifies the word weaponry women use against us men when we are trying to engage in combos to yield solutions. Last one, Savage with the $5. Fatty cleared up and said, you women don't want real leader. You want men that will hurt kid and men and leave them from accountability. That's kind of what I was talking to Nate about. Hey, Big Bad Bull, I appreciate you, bro. Trying to make sense out of this shit, man. Damn, man. What happened to this? Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, and tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most. What are the likes at? I need to know. Somebody let me know, man, if you do not mind.
Nina, tell us where the likes at, girl.
Yeah, Nina might be asleep. Oh, no, she in Chicago. She an hour behind. She good. Damn. So what's up?
You in the dark. Hamp, you in the dark.
Oh, shit. I'm in the dark?
There you go. There you go.
You see me? So should I ask another question or
I was
what?
gonna say, is there another question or no?
I wish there's another. We didn't even get the first one answered. I wanted to answer that first one so bad 5 hours ago. But go ahead to the next one, Hamp. Go ahead.